Hi, guest host Gloria here, and this is the Everything Show, episode 288. And I'm here with the original host, Joe, Matrix Lord 212.
Hello, thank you. Thank you very much.
Mike,
Hello.
John,
Hey, everybody.
and Chris.
Hey, this is Chris, Steampunk Star Raisin of AmberStreet.com.
Yeah. Steve Jobs,
Hey.
Cyberman.
Hell yeah.
Tonight we have
Oh,
Steve Jobs
watch
Cyberman
that.
make a perfect companion.
Yeah.
hyper right now. Tonight we have some articles, don't we, Joe?
Yes, we do, Gloria. The first article of the night is going to be about Alex Winter is on the chances of Bill and Ted 3 being really, really close. He hopes to shoot Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure 3 pretty soon. He said either they're going to film it like in a week or so or not at all. What do you have to say about that? Steampunk?
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure 3?
Very
Steampunk Excellent Adventure 3. What is your Excellent Adventure, Steampunk?
Well, I can tell I'm the butt of all jokes.
You're out now.
I was
You're out
saying,
in LA. Have you seen Bill and Ted?
well,
I saw
Bill
Steve
and
Jobs
Ted 3, I think
as a
that sounds...
Cyberman. I said, damn, no more iPads.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, I mean, they had iPads.
He couldn't be
classic.
computed.
Missy loves using an iPad.
Yeah. Okay,
Well,
so anyway.
I could tell you about my adventure in Hollywood Boulevard where, there was, 4 drunk girls that thought I was going to
Okay, alrighty then.
He told that story off.
Watch out now. Watch out now.
This one's good. This one's good.
Yeah,
Let's hear that.
Watch out now.
I haven't heard that one.
That's a good one.
Okay. I was on Hollywood and Highland. No, okay. You don't want to hear the story.
Hold
I
on.
want to hear it.
No.
Daddy, tell me
Can't go
a
that way.
story.
It's hilarious.
No, we can't. So I'm going to talk about Bill and Ted 3.
When women
Women what?
It's like
When
an
women-
Alex Jones meltdown.
when
My steampunk helmet's
when-
gonna
when women
destroy
get drunk,
you,
I
you
get
apartment.
Folks, we gotta stop this.
Oh,
Oh my God.
kidding.
Bring back to us the
it's
storm.
really a
Okay,
funny
so,
story. You really want to hear about it.
No, oh damn.
The horror.
Okay.
Bill and
All right.
Ted.
Horror.
Bill and Ted.
Bill and Ted's.
Yeah.
Can I say something Bill and Ted related? I'd like to. Okay, I think it's going to be cool. Yeah, that's me. I mean, I saw Alex Winter. He was in Austin last year, showing his movie Freaked, which is a really good one. And he had a little bit to say. I mean, he's been wanting to do it for a few years now, and he's good friends with Keanu, and
That's
it's gonna be
right.
interesting.
Yeah, what has he done really?
Well,
Since-
he's now become a documentary director. He did a really good documentary on Napster, and he's really very good.
I honestly think this is going to happen this time. Bill and Ted 3.
Now, Alex Winter was actually in Lost Boys, right? Wasn't he one of the
Yeah.
Yes.
vampire guys? Okay. There you go.
I think if they do Bill and Ted 3 and they do a crossover with The Matrix, it can happen. It'll work really well. I mean, because with The Matrix, anything is possible, including Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yeah, because
I
Steve
think they
Jobs
should
is
do Bill and
Cyberman in the
Excellent
Matrix.
Adventure Part 4. Just skip over 3, just like they're time traveling.
Well, they could do The Matrix 4 and they can have it cross over with Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure 3. And then you just realize he was the one all along in Bill and Ted.
Right.
Yeah, they can make it work. You can make it work. If you think about it, it makes sense. And then they could do another crossover with Doctor Who because the telephone booth thing looks kind of similar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you can have a try. I don't think they've ever had a crossover of 3 genres. So you could do a crossover of Doctor Who.
3 genres.
Yeah.
What three genres you're talking about?
Star Trek.
Well,
Is it
genres
Star
of
Trek?
different fiction. Genres of fiction.
Yes. The series and Star Trek.
Uh,
Yeah. All right. So anyway, I'm all for Bill and Ted 3. We also have another article on Paul Feig. Said that he almost quit due to the pressure of the female Ghostbuster cast. A lot of people were hating on him,
Oh,
especially
poor Paul. Oh.
especially 500 trolls.
Oh.
Yes, and this is where it gets really interesting. And his comments are as follows.
So that's
He
why
says,
that's why the trolls have been so quiet this week. They didn't pick it on Paul.
Good one, Mike.
yeah, come and knock on my door. Okay, so anyway, yeah. Yeah. We'll be waiting for you. Okay, so then
Maybe there's a John Rivers side of it.
he goes on to say, let's say you get bombarded like by 500 people. Your Twitter feed is going to explode. And you're like, F, the whole world's against me. Then you go, wait, that's 500 people. And you think in the context of how many people there are in the world. He added that there are a few responses he received about the film, made valid points, and said, I never want to diminish anybody's opinion, even if I don't agree with it, even if I strongly disagree with it. That's their opinion. But he realized that there's a lot more people than 500 angry trolls. So he's still doing his Ghostbusters.
Well, I've got a bit of a problem too. Like, if people like myself, who were fans of like the original Ghostbusters film, if someone merely is like, "Hey, you know, this sounds like a bad idea. I think it's going to suck," blah blah blah, that's not trolling. That's just somebody giving their opinion about something.
Well, no, it went on from his perspective. It became trolling because they kept trolling him, like constantly bothering him over and over and over and over again, everything he did. His words were that, but...
Well, what's wrong with Paul? He sounds like some kind of fig or something.
You know, I want to jump in here. You know, Paul, interesting guy. I met him personally years and years ago, actually at the University of West Florida in Pensacola. He was showing his, he made an independent film, which it's never been released. It was a really weird film. Before that, he was like a writer and had a bit part in that Farrah Fawcett, Ryan O'Neal television series. And he was very, very low in the totem pole. Then he did Freaks and Geeks, and he was at the top. And then he did Bridesmaids.
Right.
Paul Feig.
And now he's like Mr. Female Director, liberated. You know, I'm a dude, yet I can do these movies, and I'm cool and I'm hip, and you know, he seems like he's acting like a little whiny. I don't know. He's
Whiny
just,
bitch.
you know, see, you're putting words in my mouth. I'm not trying to be angry or anything.
So he's like a whiny fig, right?
No, oh, you stop that.
Oh.
That's your words.
What?
That's
That's
not
his
mine.
name. Paul Feig, right?
Oh.
He's Feig,
And
and
Paul-
I think it's pronounced
Paul-
actually Feig. by
And
the way.
Paul
It's
Feig.
Feig.
And Paul Feig can direct. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to say Paul Feig can direct a remake of The Feig. John Carpenter's The Feig.
I just think he's getting way whiny, way oversensitive, and way too weepy, and you know.
Yeah.
He's, you know.
It's like
Come
a
on.
ninny.
Come on.
I'm glad he's not changing his mind about it.
Well, for those who want an all-male Ghostbusters, that is going to happen. And he said he's going to concentrate on his Ghostbusters, even though he knows what they're going to do afterwards. I don't know if he's happy about that, but they're going to do it. They're going to have Channing Tatum and whoever else, and it's going to be the all-male Ghostbusters. So
He says he wants to make a Ghostbusters inspired by The Walking Dead. I mean, I'm not sure how that's going to come together.
That's just name dropping on his part, trying to get a relevant show in there. I just don't want to see Paul get so depressed that he goes bridge diving like Tony Scott or something, or you know.
Oh, come on. Now, you know.
you know what I envision. You want to talk about dream casting?
I mean,
All right.
One of the zombies from Walking Dead tried to kill the president, and she's now in jail.
Right. Well, anyway, Yeah, I know. We covered that story a while ago, actually.
We're being offensive and we're weird and non sequiturs just a mile a minute.
Okay, so anyway, I just lost my memory and I don't know what I was talking about.
It's my fault.
Must be the pressure
There
of
was
the hat
a
on my
silence
head.
somewhere near you.
The what? Yeah.
There was a silence near you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So my dream casting for the Ghostbusters male version. Okay. I see two teams. Okay. I see the main team being Channing Tatum, Chris Pratt, David Tennant, Simon Pegg, Nick Frost. Okay. And who else did I say? Someone else. Female. I forgot what her name was. And then I saw another Ghostbuster group that are trying to make it like they have like minor leagues, major leagues. And Seth Rogen, James Franco, all the people from This Is the End, basically. You know, like all put together between a mixture of Superbad, Hot Tub Time Machine, Jonah Hill, everybody like just, and the main Ghostbusters team gets like captured, and then they have to go help them, and it's like they hate each other, but it's like
I got a great team.
What?
Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Ernie Hudson, and somebody to replace Harold Ramis.
Well, you can't replace.
Well, they can do. No, you can. You can just CGI his face on a stunt double.
I originally said
like
that.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah,
if you can CGI Arnold Schwarzenegger,
but that's called disrespectful, though, and we don't want to disrespect.
It's a comedy.
No, it's not funny though. But I would say make Bill Murray the mayor of New York City.
It's a comedy. We don't want to be funny though.
We want to be funny, but we don't want to be disrespectful.
Like cast Steve Jobs in Harold Ramis' role. Well, that won't work either, Dan.
I would say Bill Murray should be the mayor, and you should have Sigourney Weaver. Then you should have like Dan Aykroyd as like they should make them all in the government positions. Ernie Hudson should be Homeland Security, and then Dan Aykroyd could be something like Secretary of State or something. With he has a wife too. I don't know who she'd be, and they would have everybody in it. They would have the new Ghostbusters, the funny Ghostbusters. Like in other words, they would have Simon Pegg, they would have Seth Rogen, they would have all that. Plus the old Ghostbusters would have to save the day because they all screwed up.
Yeah,
I think whatever happens, it's gonna suck. So it really doesn't matter.
Well,
could be good.
Could be.
I'm unenthusiastic about the new Ghostbusters. I mean, I loved the first one, but I didn't think the second one was that good. So
yeah, I agree. It was sliding down.
The second one kind of went off in this tangent that was just like, oh.
Yeah, but you got
really?
the Bobby Brown hit song, On Our Own. I mean, that's all.
That was good. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, I like that song. Back in the day, man, that used to be the jam.
Yeah, I know. That's true.
I'll tell you what I'm more excited about is there's a biography that got greenlit now. Finally, after years of being in development, they're actually going to attempt to do a biography on Steve McQueen, the famous actor.
Wow.
And I'm a big Steve McQueen fan, so it's going to be interesting to see because there's not really people out there that are named people that actually can pull off playing that person credibly, I believe. I mean, Daniel Craig would be the closest that would have pulled it off, but he's a little too old, a little long in the tooth. But they've been bandying about the names like Jeremy Renner and Channing Tatum and Ryan Gosling, and it's like, oh my God, no.
Yeah.
So they ought to go with an unknown. Do like they did with Christopher Reeve in Superman. Just, make it a star vehicle for this new person.
Right.
But I don't know how much you know about Steve McQueen, but I mean, he's like only like one of the biggest actors ever.
They should cast Nicolas Cage as Steve McQueen.
No, he's too old. He's too old.
I meant that as a joke. I don't like Nicolas Cage.
Okay.
I think he's an over-actor.
What?
He was good in that Left Behind. That was so classic.
He's hit or miss. He does some. Oh, I don't even like that movie. I know what the movie's about. I've seen the trailer, but
He's no Kirk Cameron, damn it,
Oh my God.
from the original Left Behind.
Oh,
And
yeah.
damn it, that got snubbed at the Oscars. That Left Behind with Kirk Cameron, that should have been the best picture of the year that year.
Better than the Omega.
yeah,
All
Nicholas
I got
Cage is
saved.
bad.
I got saved after watching that movie because I got so scared about what they were talking about. I mean, that movie changed my life.
Next article.
Yeah.
Sherlock special to be a period piece. Okay, so it says we're getting. Let's see, what does it say here? What is our favorite guy, Stephen Moffat, have to say? So they asked the question, so is time travel suddenly involved in the Sherlock special? And showrunner Stephen Moffat says no, and tells Entertainment Weekly straight up that it's a 90-minute episode, is a one-off and standalone thing. The special is in its own thing. We wanted to do this, but it had to be a special. It had to be a separate entity on its own. It's kind of its own little bubble. This means no change of the course of the show either, with the currently filming fourth series returning with a more regular pattern and likely to air shortly after the special. So in other words, this is a dream, basically. It doesn't count for diddly squat. It's gonna be, they're gonna wake up and like, oh, you know, that was crazy. Which, you know, I understand they want to do that time with Sherlock Holmes with them in it, but you know, obviously it's not gonna have Moriarty in it, and it's just gonna be, I don't know what it's gonna be. So I'm not really crazy.
Doing another Sherlock Holmes.
What, Gloria?
It's not gonna have him in it. That's stupid.
Yeah, it's not. It's just, you know, they're in the past, but they're not in the past. They're not time travel, and it's just weird. So, I'm not crazy about that.
I lost the gist of the conversation. Who's not time traveling or time traveling?
You ever see Sherlock?
I mean the new one, the new Sherlock.
Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, I haven't seen that at all.
Okay.
I have not seen that show at all. That's why I didn't know what the Jackie we were talking about.
What, the Jackie I was talking about?
Why, you know, I figured it'd be,
Is
since
that
it's
like
live,
slang?
it's better than using profanity, since this is a live podcast.
Is that like slang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, you know, insert profanity here, and,
Right.
you know, that I'm also in a public place. So, I just say, what, you know.
I
Right.
appreciate that.
Yes.
Would the Jack
We
crack up?
We do not need that type of vulgarity. You fargin' asshole. Okay.
That's why I say what the Jack crack up.
Right.
Jack hurt.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Word.
What are you talking about?
I have no idea.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
We're talking about substituting profanity. for other
Timeline
words.
skewed into this tangent, creating an alternate 1985. Alternate you mean Einstein, but reality everyone knows.
Yeah.
Dr.
Yeah.
Sam Beckett stepped into the quantum leap accelerator and vanished. He woke to find himself trapped in the past, facing mirror images that are not his own.
Yeah, Steve
He's already
Jobs.
guided in his journey is out.
Yeah, he's leaping the pit.
Oh,
I
man.
apologize, people, because this hat is just on too tight. Ugh.
Yeah.
There you go.
My God.
Hermione,
Ireland forever.
that man killed my. That man killed whoever. No, Harry, you must not. Serious things happen to wizards who mess with time, Harry. There you go. There's that little added little thing with time travel.
All right, so this is the new hat for tomorrow, as you know on the show.
Yeah.
Shows. I have a new hat every year, and I bought this in the city.
Cool.
Now, what does it say? Erin Golbra? What is that?
Forever Ireland or Irish.
What did Sandra say? Forever Irish?
Sandra, what did that Irish quote say that we said earlier? Steve Jobs is a Cyberman's what it says.
Yeah.
I agree.
My ginger ale, my
Ireland
trusty
forever.
companion.
Ireland forever.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
You have to relay what I say. It's like we're on the... It's like everybody can hear me.
Timeline skewed into this tangent creating alternate.
It says
All right.
Stephen Moffat needs to leave Doctor Who is what it says.
Yeah.
Poor Stephen Moffat.
Yeah.
Heck on him.
Now, did we ever? Well, I guess that's a Whovian show. I was going to say, did we ever get in touch with our friend that met Jenna, Louise Coleman, over the weekend?
Oh yes. I don't know. We're gonna do. He's gonna be on tonight, but probably tomorrow. Billy.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. Yeah.
We'll do that show. Yeah. Definitely. We're also going to stay tuned because we are going to have the return finally of Topic Wonders. I know everybody's been dying to see that.
Yeah.
Connor had some articles on that. We are also going to have more of the Real Walking Cast, as well as, of course, tons of everything shows and Real Beans Cast this week, as well as some surprises. So stay tuned for that.
Well, every little thing of that sounds exciting.
Gloria, what do you have for us on the show today? Anything
I was excited to hear about the you said about the live action Beauty and the Beast.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually, you know what? I almost forgot about that article. Let me get to it.
It's,
Okay, Emma Thompson.
Yeah.
Emma Thompson just joined Beauty and the Beast. And also, I think Emma Watson, right? Isn't that Emma Watson is going to be Belle.
Yeah.
And Dan Stevens is going to be the Beast.
I'm so sick of all these live action fairy tales.
Yeah,
Luke
really.
Evans
I agree with Chris.
Gaston.
Yeah.
I thought
It
Ron
could be
Jeremy.
good. I mean, I think no. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I said I thought I heard Ron Jeremy was going to be the Beast in that.
I heard it was going to be Ryan Goblin,
It's
and
gonna
I'm
be
glad it's
good.
not.
Yeah.
Dan
Well, I
Stevens is cool.
Well,
The Guest. I think he could be the next Bond, almost. You know.
well, I gotta say, Cinderella did phenomenal in the box office.
He won't be, but he could. That's what I'm saying.
Cinderella did phenomenal, which means you're gonna have tons of live-action Disney movies,
Yeah.
just like
Finally
Maleficent.
saw it.
Great.
Finally
just what
saw
the
it. It was
world
funny that last time I talked about it, I was thinking it was, February, whatever, instead of March.
We have
But I
Dumbo
finally
the
got to
elephant.
see it.
We have
I love
Dumbo the
it.
elephant. With it's gonna be Tim Burton. Dumbo the elephant.
That's a good one.
Have Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see how they
I
do
think the
Bambi
last-
if they do
I
that.
think the last live action
Sleeping Beauty
fairy
didn't.
tale- the last live action fairy tale movie I saw, I think it was the Hansel and Gretel. I saw it for free because I got free tickets.
Well,
for
isn't that Sleeping Beauty? Isn't Bill Cosby directing that?
I know. Take
Oh.
the low road. Do the Bill Cosby joke. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
it
the
was
girl-
like Hansel and Gretel meets the X-Men. Let's dress all in black and kick ass like action heroes.
Actually, it was Hawkeye that was in
It's really silly.
Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah.
And Jim Archerton.
That was
from
kind of
Naughty.
inspired.
I think it's a nice
That was
one.
actually a side movie for the TV show Once Upon a Time.
Thanks, babe.
I did
Hansel and Gretel was a success.
Well, I mean,
Really?
I saw it for free
Yes.
because I went to Long Beach Comic Expo and they were giving away free tickets to go see
Hansel
that.
and Gretel was financed by Will Ferrell. So
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
Pharrell. Yeah. Produced some music and.
Yeah, Will Ferrell. So there's going to be a Hansel and Gretel too, actually. That's coming.
You know, I love that Beauty and the Beast. Speaking of Beauty and the Beast, man, I love that Linda Hamilton television series with Ron Perlman as the Beast. That was some great makeup, right? Good
Yes.
show, guys.
That was good. I watched that with my sister because she was like obsessed with it.
The
And
Beast.
then now I like the newer one. I like the newer one also.
Maybe
Yeah.
they'll
Isn't
do a
that the
live
one from
action.
Smallville?
It's really good.
Maybe they'll do a live action Frozen.
Probably not.
Deviant.
Well, you know, if they do a live action Frozen, they can cast Miley Cyrus in it. I think she'd be great for that role.
Be good.
I saw Carly Rae Jepsen in Cinderella. That was fantastic, actually. She was great. With Fran Drescher. You know.
I've got a question about, and it's serious actually, for a change. Does anyone watch Supernatural, the TV series?
Never seen it.
I've heard like a lot of good things about it, and I saw like the beginning of the pilots and with the first episode, and it looked interesting. And I know it's had a long run so far, and I believe it's still on. So
yes, I actually was going to talk to you about that off air actually because it's related to.
Is this something for the horror show later?
Yes, it's related
It's very
to that.
popular, and it's also on Netflix. Most of the seasons are on Netflix. I just never got around to watching it.
That's where I saw it, Chris. The first episode. It started out pretty good actually.
It was pitched as
Have any-
like a contemporary Buffy the Vampire Slayer, like a contemporary. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I thought was going to be cheesy. It actually ended up being a pretty good show.
That was fantastic.
It was
Buffy the Vampire
Have
Slayer.
any of y'all watched the TV shows, the British, the BBC one, and also the American one of the Being Human?
No.
No.
About the vampire, werewolf, and ghost living
I
together?
do want to get into it,
It's a
but
good show.
what I plan on seeing next is I plan on, because it's related to the horror cast tonight actually. We got some massive news for the horror cast tonight. Big stuff. And I want to go to it right now. Okay?
Okay.
I'm
All right,
talking monumental stuff tonight. Okay? So,
Okay. Well, you want me to wrap it up?
yes. Wrap it up.
Okay. This is it, guys. Great show. Thanks for being on, Mike D, John, and Chris, and of course the original host, Matrix Lore 212.
And thank you for your lovely hosting this evening as well, Gloria.
Oh, no problem.
Thank
That's
you.
it's been a pleasure. A lot of rabies in the Sapphire.
Dick, fantastic, Dad. Fantastic. I'll bring my glasses and my shoes so I have to.
Okay, yeah.
That's definitely some rabies in the Sapphire.
Yeah, Rabies and Sapphire, yes. Hashtag steampunk. Hashtag steampunk. Yeah, okay. Good night.
You could hashtag rabies in the Sapphire. There's a whole video about that.